Well, after doing a double feature of both Alpha and Mile 22, I can easily say that wasn't one of my brightest moments. It just wasn't. Alright, so like I already said, I did a double feature of Mile 22 and Alpha, and if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about Alpha. And Alpha is the true-ish, probably not true at all story of how a dog and human came together and they essentially created the bond that we know now as a man's best friend. And first of all, what did I like about this movie? First of all, I like the bond between the main character that we got in this film and the wolf. Although I don't find it very realistic whatsoever, I did find the relationship sweet, and I did want to see them succeed. I did want to see where their story would go, and also the cinematography in this film. The cinematography was kind of mind-blowing. In a sense, you know, it kind of reminded me of a mixture of what the Coen's brothers would do with a film like No Country for Old Men and the cinematography from The Revonent. It was that kind of beautiful, and a lot of scenes in here were just jaw-droppingly gorgeous, and you could tell they were filmed with a master hand. And the performances were fine. Didn't think the performances were bad. And unfortunately, that's where my positives end, because Alpha just feels like a really generic film. I mean, it feels like if you took The Revenant and the film Air Bud and spliced them in together and then took any excitement, any enjoyment, anything that kept you watching the movie on screen, you really have what Alpha is. It's a movie about a man and a dog coming together in just a really generic, boring plot. The pacing in Alpha is terrible. The movie's over an hour and a half long. The movie, honestly, for me personally, felt like I was watching a 3-hour picture. If you take a film like Dances with Wolves or The Last of the Mohicans, you know, these really epic adventures, these really epic stories. Dances with Wolves in particular, that film was 3 hours that I didn't feel like it needed to be 3 hours long. This film, I feel as though Alpha is a movie that could have benefited if it had an extended 3-hour runtime. That way we get connected with the characters more, maybe we have a little bit more of an epically enticing plot, but no, unfortunately, Alpha is generally what I think of when I think of a stereotypical movie to be released in August. And so that's about it, guys. I don't really have a lot to say about Alpha. There was some really good cinematography, some fine performances, and the bond between the dog and his best friend, that was very, very sweet. But at the end of the day, I still can't recommend this movie because it's just so slow and boring. So unfortunately, Alpha, stay short. And of course, everybody, thank you so much for watching, but at the end of the day, it is what you say that matters. So, have you seen Alpha? What did you think of it? Let's get that conversation started. Leave those comments down in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to see more movie reviews from the year of 2016, click up there at the top. You want to see the Sweet Film Podcast with me and my buddy Zach Pope dissecting movies, click right there in the bottom tab. And if you want to contact me, there's my social media links. And guys, you have a fantastic day. I love each and every single one of you. Click right there and subscribe to become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. And you all have a fantastic day.